Hello. Hello. Okay. Hope you're having a good day. Time for another stream. So, I'm gonna be playing a bit more Hades. Just trying to continue grinding through the post game, the epilogue stuff. And oops, sorry. Fix my cables. No, let's not have that right now. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing for today. I don't know how much. I mean, Hades at this point, we're sort of just playing to fill space, which I mean I'm enjoying it. But if we need to pause it to play other games, we will, and if we then come back to it eventually, that's fine too. But for now, we've got plenty of time because next game that well, I don't know. There's got to be other games to fill times until then, probably. Although if I don't, that's fine. But of course, as I've been saying, the next big release that I'm looking for is Pokemon. So when we get to that, that's definitely gonna take some slots. So, I mean, I don't. It's only like 4 weeks, right? If that. After this will be it'll be like 4 weeks. I think it's probably 4 weeks from today, actually, now that I think about it. But, I mean, I don't think I'll finish Elden Ring by then. I mean, maybe if I blast through the end game that I'm at, although I still doubt it. I think there's just way too much stuff still to do. And then Hades, I kind of don't think I'll finish it by then either, but that's more likely since I'm doing it twice a week, unless I change it. I don't know. I'm not fixed on doing it twice a week. It's just sort of what I've been doing. But there's also still just kind of a lot of stuff in Hades. Got a lot to go. Just if I'm going for like completion. Although the epilogue I don't think is necessarily that much to go, but.
Got to reload.
Right. I have this empowered shot base damage up. Right. Actually, it's a lot. Like. Base 75 versus base 10. I didn't realize it was base 10 to begin with. And the level 1 was lower, but it was still a lot, I think. What was it, like 40? Oh, I need to switch this. I thought I switched this. I didn't realize I didn't. For some reason I thought I did. What the heck? Controller, please. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna have to get another new controller? I've already had to replace my Pro controller once because I used it so much that it is gets my right stick. I just burned through these controllers. I mean, they last me a while, but like, I guess I just use them. I don't know. I think it's just wear. I don't even think it's like. I think it's just from getting worn down. Last time though, it wasn't the stick; it was the B button or the face buttons that were causing problems. Just from wear. And then when I got a new one, I could so feel the difference. I can't remember what it felt like though, so I don't know if this is the one I have. The buttons are probably fine, but I don't know. Alright, gun. Guess we could go to Demeter again. We do need to talk to her some more. I mean, I assume I need to get her maxed out for this epilogue.
Another day in Tartarus.
Oh, this buff lasts a while. It lasts forever, I guess. Yeah. Because it lasted the whole time I was in the menu. Alright. Up to level 4. Level 5, actually. Ooh, we're on Heat 5. I can finally do the gates. If I see a gate in Tartarus, I can try it. I mean, we might as well, right? See what it looks like.
Do your worst, Father.
If we see it. But yeah, I don't know. Ooh, hammer right off the bat. Like that. Special comes a rocket. Targeting system's always good. Cluster bomb's also good. These are all good. I mean, the gun is just so strong that they all seem pretty strong generally. Honestly, rocket bomb seems maybe the least. I don't know what I gotta check the base damage on the freaking gun. Oh, on the special. I don't even know. Presumably that must be higher. But these are both good. changes to the special. I don't know, I'd probably take Cluster Bomb and then just see what I can get off of for the boon for it. Each deals minus 30% damage, but if you hit with 2 of them, that's still more damage overall, right? That's the thing you gotta keep in mind. Although they're not that likely to hit more than one, but it hits a lot of stuff, and already it's like decent damage overall. Just from chucking them out, it hits a lot of stuff, and if anything does get hit twice, like in small rooms or just big enemies, that's already bonus damage, right? That's already 40% more damage than a single explosion. So that 2 of them is already more than this. Now the thing is, the slow is something. But anyway, we're gonna go fishing.
I can't.
Oh, there's foes. I can't.
Come to me, fishies.
Come on, fish.
Got it. For Knucklehead.
But yeah, so I don't know how, you know, I forget what I was saying. I was talking about the games, the schedule, but like, I don't know if we'll finish Hades, but, you know, if we don't, we can switch, we can still just, you know, play other games in the meantime, if we do. And if we do finish it, then that's great. But, you know, if in the meantime, we'll just be playing it, but I think there are other games I wanted to play, but it's just like, I've been like working on other stuff, so I haven't been thinking about looking into it or thinking about it, so, which is fine, I guess. I'm fine playing these games for now, and also, it's just like, I have so much stuff to... Did I get hit there? I did. I was like, not even looking. There's my starting boon, but I'm just gonna take this gate, I guess. This seems better right now.
Hit me.
I'm dodging my first free boon, or my guaranteed boon, but oh well.
This space grows far more interesting when you occupy a small amount of it.
Small amount of it. Roiling favor. Eh. I mean, that's a lot of extra. These are all whack. These all just affect my rewards. This one does not matter, like, at all. I mean, it helps in the meta progression, but, like, for my run, it's irrelevant. Yeah. And same with, like, this is helpful, but not, where money's so low value that, I mean, I say that, but, like, you know, getting money there is still worth it, because it means if I can get to a boon, like, you know, it makes it more likely for me to get the boons and stuff, but it's like, the total effect of it is reduced. And this 16% chance is, let's just reroll. I kind of want buffs, damage buffs or something. Dash strike, cast buff. That's probably worth 67% is a big buff. Gotta get a good cast out of it though. Dash strike is That would be okay. So slow. Well, we're gonna take it. Move slow. Should be able to. A fountain anyway. Well, that heals us up from what we just took. Alright, well, we don't have the money regardless. So no shop. I mean, slow should be okay. We're just gonna be blasting stuff anyway.
Just reload.
Let's go. That was close. I barely dodged that one. That one I also barely dodged, but intentionally.
Let's see.
Nothing. Alright. Here's our new first Demeter boon.
You and me.
So I wonder if we can still get the hammer that makes us not have to reload, because if so, our additional effect becomes useless, which is kind of wild to think about. I mean, maybe you still can't. You can still choose to reload.
Had enough. I often remember that there's sweetness in this world only by your grace, Lady Demeter.
Thanks, Grandma.
I'm thankful that we've grown closer through all this.
You would make further offerings to me. Even though I have made quite clear I've lately not been at my charitable best, young Zagreus. You're either naive, or you're much too kind. Or both.
We're just trying to get on your good side, Grandma. What's she up to? Right, one more.
The frostbitten horn which you bear once overflowed. It holds a certain power still, of course. But never again shall mortal kind take it for granted.
I see. So that was the cornucopia, which is now icy. Special, stronger, and inflicts chill. I mean, the chill is okay. Not great. But 89% damage is good. Mistral Dash is whatever. Crystal Beam is not really what we want. If our cast is going to be strong, but I don't know how this damage will scale. It's going to be an extra 67, so it'll do like 17 per tick. That is actually a lot of damage that it's hitting, but it's kind of hard, annoying to get it to hit. So I don't know that I care for that. I don't know, Crystal Beam is just so annoying. Yeah, 67, two-thirds extra damage, so it'll do 17 damage per tick. Well, 16.7, I guess. I wonder if it's actually two-thirds. It's probably not, because it does do other percents. It's probably just 67%. Just coincidentally happen to be two-thirds. Well, roughly two-thirds. This is probably what I take. I mean, the special damage boost is worth it. Chill is fine. If I can hit multiple, that's good. And this chill just slows them, worst case scenario. If I don't get payoffs, it's fine. If I do, I'm probably not going to hit them that often. Mistral Dash would be fine. 30 damage isn't bad. But I don't know that I care enough. The thing is, I definitely want my cast to be something good that's doing... It's just, I want a damage cast. High damage. And this is just damage, but I don't know what the... For 5 seconds... Okay, so, theoretically, right? That's 250 damage off of this. Plus an extra... You know... Oh, boy. 7 times 25, 175 damage. So 425 damage if it hits the whole time, which usually doesn't. I guess that's kind of a lot. Normally it's 250 for a single cast. That's already, that seems like a lot, which suggests, right, that it's balanced around not hitting the entire time, which it is. But like, how is it hitting enough to make it worth it? Now, the thing to keep in mind is Demeter does give boons that make that cast stronger, specifically if you have the cast, right? Crystal Beam. Yeah, inflicts chill and lasts longer. Interesting. This duo boon requires you to actually have Flood Shot specifically. Crystal Beam. See, this helps the Crystal Beam a lot too. Cast fires its beam directly at you for plus 4 seconds, and it... So what, you just run at them? Bonus cast still does damage, so yeah, you just gotta get on them. That's an interesting change. It would not work well with this one, although obviously the duos are... We can't build around duos. I just was reading through them to see what they did. They are kind of interesting. That being said, when all is said and done, I probably still just take Frost Flourish, because it already by default inflicts chill, and it's just a big damage buff. And I don't know that there's another special we're going to want to take over it immediately that I can think of. Yeah, none of the other ones are particular. I mean, you know, The other big damage ones could be good. Aphrodite would be good. That'd be a big damage buff. What's the default damage on this? 8. So rare is 9, epic is 10. Might affect the scaling too from levels. So by default, normally this does 200 damage off of a single cast if it hits full, which is a lot. You know, you expect around 100 base damage. Well, the other ones do less, but they also have other effects. But this beam is just a beam, it's just damage. And not even really good, like, range damage necessarily. But the thing is, I do have the range stuff covered with my gun. Oh, it's a difficult decision. I guess reducing this, though, is not as big a deal. Like, I mean, it's epic right now, which is why I'm tempted, versus this is rare. And if I could find this at epic, it'd be great, but then getting this at rare would be not as good. But I think the difference is going to be less impactful on this. It's just 25 damage at rare, less, and then 50 at common, which I guess is not nothing. Whatever. We've already upgraded our from the hammer. We might as well take this, although we have upgraded that too. Okay. I guess we'll see what this does. It's for a palm.
Here goes nothing.
I assume it's just a challenge room.
Greetings, Father.
Welcome to Erebus.
Okay.
Let's give it a go. Need a moment.
Don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna keep casting stuff. Okay, just blasting stuff. Oh, slay foes without getting hit. I didn't see that. Okay, well, I did not do that. I wonder what that means. Does that mean I'm not getting my palm? Okay, so if I'd accomplished it, I would have gotten that palm that it showed me. Instead, I just get this onion, which restores 1 health.
An onion instead of
Oh, yeah, there it is.
whatever I was supposed to get. Ugh.
Okay, well, fair enough. Alright, I guess we go here. Well, Festive Fog with the damage buff is also a lot of extra damage. And a little bit more consistent. And also, it's an extra new boon, although we do get higher rarity on Demeter boons, which is a reason to take that. Dang it, I just need to not get hit. I didn't even realize, I didn't see it at the top. Okay, got it. Dang it. Not that, I didn't need to not get hit here, but that was just a dang it because I didn't want to get hit regardless. Alright, good.
Lord Dionysus, mate, you have made the mood down here materially less miserable, and I am much obliged.
What's that for me?
Poison on the
Hey,
gunshot could be
really
good too,
shown
so.
out. You know I can't get enough of this stuff, right? I felt a shiver in the air just now, and that can only mean that chilly Demeter decided to give you a little help there, huh? Or maybe it's just cold. I mean, this is a mountaintop.
Yeah, you don't got a shirt on. Alright, Drunken Strike. Dionysus 8 is fine, but kind of slow. Drunken Dash is okay, but regular's whatever. I guess we take Drunken Strike. I wish it was higher rarity, but
Let's liven things
we're
up.
still just going to take it. Ooh, now I take the boon over Sisyphus, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, healing? I mean, that's just free healing, so... So my cast is doing extra damage because I'm no longer slow.
Come. Wretch.
I don't really need to worry about health. I just need to finish this before the health all disappears. Stop. Oh, I'm actually not going to get full health soon, but I'm wrap this up soon. Oh, I'm not getting full health. I'm getting back to like exactly where I started. 2 health higher than I started, I think. Okay, well I definitely lollygagged too much and also took too much damage. But at least I'm not worse off than where I started. Got some money out of the deal or whatever.
You're nothing.
I am getting a lot of debuffs, so there is a possibility of there's that one boon that cares about that, I think. Right? Oh no, I'm thinking of the perk, which we don't have, so never mind. There's the one where you get like a bunch of extra damage or something.
But I would ask that you accept one more.
Oh, dearest, but it stirs my heart to know you care so deeply for a wonderful relationship. To celebrate it with such princely gifts.
Indeed.
Following that heart of yours, dearest. It's good enough a guide, believe you me. Mine tells me you are going to succeed.
Passion Dash is good. Life Affirmation's good. Early right now. Dying Lament is fine. I think I just take Life Affirmation.
My heart is full.
As long as I can get a few, like even just 2 hearts makes that, well, not quite, but 3, if I get 3 hearts along the way, then this is better than having picked up a heart. And I guess I take the gold, the gems here. Actually, I get extra max health now, so this is also more value. Because I think it counts for that, I'm pretty sure. I always think that and then never remember. I'm pretty sure it does, though, because I don't remember. I remember getting like 7 or whatever it is.
Yes.
So much armor. Let's go, come on. Stop with the range damage. You guys just need to get blown up. Yeah, 7. Exactly as expected. None of that matters. Money or palm? Palm, I suppose. So we're back up to needing 540 for the shops, though. I guess in theory it could be more, because there are times where you can... Oh no, I think, is there something... For some reason I remember seeing something that was more expensive than a boon, but now I can't remember what it was, so... So many skulls. It's just chaos. This is... Oh, dang it, I got hit. Classic gun run. We're just throwing stuff everywhere, not worrying about what happens.
God grant me strength.
Maybe I actually do take Drunken Strike here. It's a 50% damage increase on the hangover damage, which isn't that much of our damage. Like, we're definitely getting mostly out of our special, but in the longer fights, the hangover will matter.
Powered up.
And the special increase also helps in those fights. Is this final room? It is. Well, we couldn't afford the shop anyway, and we have
Please be Meg.
we have the life affirmation, so
Guess I was wrong.
all right, murder time. Oh, I got hit there. I did not even see that dash coming. Warp. warp. Kaboom.
Always disturbing.
Indeed.
Blood of the Titans.
Always disturbing indeed. Alright. Well, that's Tartarus done. Can switch this now. Can level up the spear point some more, I guess.
Okay. Let's go up. Yes.
Now, so what am I, like, hoping for? I guess I just want a good cast. I do really want a good cast so that I can, so these are 10. It's 10 and then 15 and then 20, I guess. Is there... I don't remember if there are gates and sticks. So yeah, a good cast would make a big difference here because it is actually a big chunk of our damage at the moment on each enemy is the cast. So if we could increase the damage there, that'd be nice because we're getting a lot of damage off anyway. Alright. Now we take this. I would like more boons, but instead I'm getting this stuff. Okay, well, we'll take the Fated Authority. Take our reroll. That's fine. The Darkness would be good too, though, because we would get 2 extra health off of it, off what we normally get. Well, 7 total, right? So that would be, that's something. Man, when all 5 bombs hit, it's so fun. They just get blown up. Piece.
Don't come back.
Okay. Take our random nonsense and carry on to the shop. Hermes Boon. Hermes Boon is good.
And we're off.
It's a damage buff if nothing else, but also it'll give us something. Big rooms definitely are less conducive to my special. That is a reason I could have seen that it might have been worth it to take the cast, just because, although, see, the Demeter cast would not be good here anyway. Like, it's so hard to hit some of these enemies. Like, all the jumpy enemies and stuff are a pain, and then the rooms are so big. Ow, what the heck am I hitting?
Right on time.
So actually, yeah, never mind. It's not really that much better.
Much faster paced, and I am ever grateful. This is for you.
Hey boss, I appreciate
This one's
the
for
tip,
you.
But just as a reminder, all my services are paid in full already. No need for special thanks. Though, cheers.
It's not for your services. It's just because we're buds, right?
How I got this fast, cuz lots of practicing, I'll tell you that. And being born unnaturally quick, I guess.
Oh, there's that too, I guess. Epic Greater Evasion. That was a free 20%. And that's nice. Attack speed up is okay, although whatever. Greater Haste, actually a pretty big speed increase. If I could get this and then the one that gives us damage increase for speed, like that would just be 40% extra damage off of 2 boons, but we'd also be getting 40% extra speed. That being said, 20% chance to dodge. Dodge 1 in 5 is a lot of dodge. Care. Alright, boon time. I guess I take Zeus, it's a new boon, and I don't want Aphrodite's cast. Aphrodite's Call could be okay. The dash would be good. Zeus I mostly would want the cast, I guess. Call I don't want. The dash would be okay. And I don't have anything else, but this is also a damage buff, so 5% damage buff. And I could give him some nectar. Oh boy. Matron.
It's me, witches.
Just gotta keep explosions out to keep blowing stuff up. Keep blowing up the projectiles before they reach us. Dang it. I thought I'd get my next shot out in time to not get hit. It's not.
Farewell, ladies. Please, Lord Uncle Zeus.
Unfortunate.
Accept this gift of nectar in your honor, though it is such a pittance in comparison to all the generosity you've shown.
I'm very pleased to see a show of such respect and admiration for your uncle, Zagreus. You'll go quite far here on Olympus with an attitude like that. Not everyone says.
Yeah, if you're a suck-up, you'll do well.
The Lord and ruler of Olympus and the world, why, he needs a healthy sense of humor, no, young man? There's an awful lot of spoil sports out here, can't even take a little joke.
Well,
I know all their mothers. Fly on all of them, I say.
Okay.
Let's joke away.
Interesting. Well, dash is fine. Lightning reflexes is fine. Call is eh. Just take the dash.
Thunder and lightning.
So frightening. Alright, another Hermes boon. Well, now we're getting the boons at least, although not necessarily the boons. Man, so many fountains this run. If only I'd gotten the damage, the fountain boon from Dionysus right at the beginning. Just 20% haste. Side hustle a bit too late. We're already halfway through. And it's a regular side hustle. So it's not even, it's like one boon's worth of money. Actually, the end part does increase it a lot, depending on how Styx goes. We'll just take a 20% speed buff. Ow. Get him! I saw that and I just didn't even dodge it. So dumb.
Gods grant me strength.
It's only an extra 8 damage per stack, which isn't nothing.
Palm power.
Still don't quite have enough.
Can wash away my boons.
Alright, we're gonna be loaded on health at this point, so. I was final floor. I haven't gone to like a single shop this run yet. Which is fine. It's not really a problem, but it is kind of surprising.
If only you knew just how I feel, Ernie.
Alright, it's phase 1 down. Let's get the heads. Ow, dang it. Get him. If I can throw the special point blank, they just all land on the head and just obliterates it. Get him. Bye-bye. Learny. Maybe this time you'll learn your lesson. Ha ha ha.
Seems you're off to cooler climates then.
28 more to get this spear point leveled up so I can stop using it.
Onward. In the bag.
It's probably blocked damage at some point, but not as much as I would like. Because it's not like when I get hit, I just then dodge out and don't get hit by other stuff, usually.
Much nicer climate.
Okay, we don't need the hearts anymore. Although the palms aren't necessarily helping either. I need to get a freaking... I still need an actual good cast and call. Cast is actually kind of would help a lot. Just keep leveling that up. I guess I could level the bolts up at some point. Ooh, chest. Alright, this time it'll be a free heal, right? Because this time I won't get hit.
I do not think so, boy.
Oh boy. And I immediately got hit for a bunch. Really need to quickly then so I can actually heal. Where is it? Alright. It was a heal, and now I'm going to be full going into the room, which is going to be a hammer, which we would like to see. See, there we go. It was a heal. It still healed me back to full. It was free. Barely. Ready. Keep damage zones out, I can't do anything about it. Got attached into that, come on. Oh, so many enemies because I have level 2 of the extra enemies per modifier. They just keep spawning for so long. What was it that was over here? I thought I saw something. I guess it was just the gate? I don't know. Oh, fish. Spread attack. Ricochet fire. This is there. Yeah, that one's... I don't want that anyway. Bounces to an additional foe could be good. It gets me extra poison when there's multiple enemies. 40 base damage in a short spread. It makes us have to reload more often, but I think the base damage of our other thing doesn't go up, which is higher now. It still would be higher than this, but not by. It's not as big of a difference. So the lower, I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll take Ricochet Fire. That's just upside.
Daedalus power. You're mine.
You're mine. Wait, do I have the notes on that other fish yet? What was it? I don't remember what it was called now. Oh, it's up. They're up here. Oh, there's so many more fish than I realized. I was just on the bottom page before. That was what it was. The carp. All right, there's so many more. I was always on this page, not realizing there was an upper page. I mean, I think we might actually take money here. Even though money is going to be less than a heart's worth of money, because the heart's going to cost way more than that. I don't know, maybe I do just take the heart. I have enough for one shop. stop blocking. Shields are annoying. Get some ricochets now at least. Ow. All right, there we go. Well, we still have final shops, so we'll take the boon. We'll take the boon. I don't want this cast, though.
Gigantic soul catcher.
Just blow up. Just blow up. We're good. Stop running.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, the call was fine. Dash is better, but than Thunder Dash, I think, but not better enough to bother replacing it and not take the call.
More splitters.
I need to kill these ranged enemies. That's fine, does not matter. He ain't gonna last long.
The power of the gods.
I don't even think it's worth the level of the Thunder Dash. I think it's still better to just level one of these two.
Stronger still. Check the old well.
Nothing. Double boon is nice. Double boon is very nice.
They're making me choose.
Your heart shall never carry you astray.
Don't like Crush Shot. Well, maybe I'll get the beam. And we'll see how it plays out. The thing is, I do like getting the cast in for the bonus damage. So that thing, it has to overcome that. That's the thing with the ones that don't drop. Which is why I guess they do so much damage, right? The beam and the fog. I mean, the ones that don't stick, rather. Wave Spear's fine. I don't know. Revenge
If you are
damage.
so disinterested in my generosity, young Zagreus, then you shall have my wrath.
All right, Grandma.
Forgive me, Demeter.
Oh, shits. Come on, I dodged that. Stop. You're watching near me for the call. And for that. Ow. I'm getting so beat up here. The freaking shields are the actual worst. I hate them so much. They're just so annoying. Please stop with the freaking shield enemies. Jeez, I took so much damage there. I took like 100 damage from that room. That's insane.
The
So bad.
Is gone for now, young Zagreus.
Ugh, I hate the
So take
shields.
heart.
Every 3 encounters. It's only 1 boon. It's not worth it. Lower rarity. There's the lower rarity crystal beam I was talking about. Killing freeze is good. I'd probably just take that actually, even though it's unlikely that I'm gonna chill everyone. Well, my explosions do chill a lot, but against the bosses, it's good because there's only so many enemies. So actually, I do think I take that.
Very cool.
I still need a stronger cast though. Oh, I still need a stronger cast. So now do I just go around trying to spam this on everybody to get the... Just to try to make sure we get the chill damage. Yeah, I mean, okay, there is a limit to like how often I can be firing the special anyway, so in between them I still want to be firing anyway. No problem. I mean, I got hit like once, which is unfortunate, but so it goes. Yes! Touch of Styx Dark right near the end. Beautiful. Now my low health, no longer painful. Ooh, we got an update to this too.
The spear point that you gave me, sir. It's been quite useful, though.
Oh, because I have his thing.
Is there any particular significance to it? Most spear points aren't imbued with power such as this.
Oh, that. Just something I'd been meaning to get rid of, but it can be difficult. Discarding trifles from the past.
Is it?
Knowing it's provided you
Is it
some
Achilles's?
welcome news.
All right, let me just check what these are. See, that's not helpful. That's just a big heal, which we don't care about. Like this is more healing, even if it just triggers like once. No, it has to trigger twice, I guess. Because this heals 90%, but not if I'm not needing it. But and then if we do this twice, that's already more than 100% healing. This one could be good too, just bonus damage, but it doesn't last as long, and also,
Thanks for this.
if we have a bunch of extra health, it's usually more helpful. Is this the final shop? I think so. So I think I do actually take the shop this time. Because otherwise we go to Styx shop, which is very expensive. Ooh, we get discount items. Only 450 total.
I don't see why not.
Clouded Judgment. We just take the cast. I guess we just take the cast. Static chart discharge's not bad. The problem is this is hard to aim precisely, but I'm not aiming that precisely anyway, and this will do 60 damage plus this will do 90 damage to each thing it hits. Which if it's a single target is not that helpful. Do I even need this health? Do I even buy it, or do I just hold and hope that I can buy something else later in the final shop? I guess I just hold it. I have so much health. I have almost 300 health. Do I take the healing? Probably not. I don't think I need it. If I'm gonna die because I didn't take that healing, then who knows if I would have survived with the healing.
Face us, filth, however many times it takes, until you cannot stand it any longer.
I can't stand you already. Okay, I got chill on them both. That's all that matters. As long as we have chill on both, we're getting the bonus damage. Ow.
Pure passion coming up.
Chill. so many damage zones that I'm throwing out too. It's so hard to see where his damage zones are. Got him. Oh, I should have triggered my Stubborn Defiance. Oh well.
That'll do.
Oh well. I did not look at how close to death he was. Oof, it's like nothing.
I still need these.
Alright, let's put on our acorn. It's time to suit up for Styx. Hope I can heal up to full by the end. I mean, I can trigger... Okay, so I have a little bit of leeway. 2 full ones for sure I can take. And if they're short, I can maybe take a third path and make it to the boss. I basically got that as perfectly as I could. I got it, literally just did the boss fight, and that's it. This is as perfect of a Touch of Styx Dark as I can get, so...
I'm almost out of here.
Time to see if we can carry it through to the end. If we can, that should be a big help. If not... It's gonna be rough. Mostly because our health is so low. I might have to take a dive partway through the...
Watch out, vermin.
More money. Through the chambers. It's a little bit sketchy because I never am 100% certain what counts as a chamber. Anvil, except do I like... Okay. Yeah, I mean the ricochets doesn't matter. If I can lose the ricochet, that'd be fine. If I lose this, that's more annoying. Although maybe still not the end of the world, but I don't... it's probably not worth it, though, because it's just random. And some of them aren't that helpful. I will probably take this boon. I'll probably take the palm. Or double palm if I can get to it. Dionysus boon is just too expensive, I think, to be worth it. The easy ones are so not what I'm looking for. I guess money could be good. That maybe gets us to double palm. Well, if I make it, if at the end room, if this is not the Seder room, then at the end I can take the dive in the final room. Because that'll should be safe. Regardless. My only concern, right, is if these separate chambers don't count properly, then I would do that. Although the healing counts separately, so I think it should. Explosions are so good in these tiny rooms. Right, here it is. Turn 1. Nope. I am going to take the dive here. I mean, I took some of that damage on unintentionally, but then this next few hits were sort of on purpose because I figured I need to get close. I'm already at greater call. Jeez.
Just leave it to me, dearest.
I gotta make sure I don't miss the wave, though. I think there's going to be one more wave after this. Jeez, the least lasers are so much damage. Okay, well, that triggered. Does that clear the poison too? It does.
When shall they ever land?
Ugh, I hit the rat that had armor. Perfect, though. We got what we needed.
Nice.
Nice. Well, maybe we get regular Touch of Styx to go with it. Nope.
This time.
Ooh, money, though. Tiny bit of money. It's probably fine.
More ovals, more suffering.
That shouldn't be enough to be of consequence. Alright, let's hope we get it in floor 2, because that was 5.
I'm back.
Fishing.
Hey boy, just checking in.
I heard the fishing chime. Come on.
Now. Good to go.
Alright, well, we definitely have enough for the double palm. We might get enough for
Which tunnel?
even more. Okay, what do I want? The palm, probably? Our health is so high. Please be the floor. Please be it. I want to keep this touch of sticks dark. Right. Get obliterated from behind the wall. Alright, here it is. Room 4. Room 4. Bam. Nope. Room 5. Ow. What? What even hit me? Come on. There it is. Boom.
Sack already.
Every time. Never fails. This doesn't matter. This is fine.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, time to go spend all our money and see
Maybe
where
I
it
should
gets
clear the
us.
passageways before I leave.
So 941. It's not quite enough. I could buy these. No, I'm still 4 short. Okay, because these two together is 450. So that would be 990 for this. 450. 945. So I'm 5 over for this. This I can't take with anything. So I guess it's this double palm and the boon, and then be at 170 or whatever. That's unfortunate.
Pleasure doing business.
I trust your ferry boatman Charon has no qualms about the freezing temperatures up here.
I don't know if he can feel anything. I mean, that's fine. That's a payoff. It's just, I don't know how often we'll hit it, but it's something. We don't need this. This would be okay, but not really that relevant. This is not necessarily that relevant either, but at least it's 100 damage on every time we get 10 stacks of chill applied. Yeah, now we just take this. This is the best thing we can take. Just up our special damage further. This is so small of an increase. This is like doubles the revenge damage, but we don't really want that. This doubles our dash damage, but that's not really that important. This is like a tiny, tiny fractional increase. I mean, it's like a 10% of the bonus, right? It's 14 when we're at 142. That's not even 10% of the bonus, which is not even, you know, all of the damage that does. So the amount of damage increases on the effect is very small. So I think I actually do take one of these. The question is, which do I think is going to be more relevant? Revenge damage or dash damage? Hopefully dash damage, right? Hopefully that's more relevant. So I guess we'll take that.
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
But yeah, so there we are at
I can go.
131 gold. I just realized I'm sort of covering it a lot of the time, but only partially. I guess I could move myself slightly. I like try to position myself so I wouldn't block like other things like the runes and stuff, but I think I may have moved myself at some point. Alright, that should be okay. So yeah, 131, we're 50 short, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to make the most of it. I think we should be okay. We got our touch of sticks dark, and our damage is okay. It's just a little bit, we're gonna be a little bit careful and try to play at range, which is fine. Playing at range means Hades can't really do that much to us, to be honest.
Crisp, cold air.
So crisp. Crisp.
Blast, but you're persistent even now. Well, let us see how strong you are as well.
Oops. Sorry. Moving windows. Alright. Alright, Dad, let's go.
There we go.
Oh, there's nothing.
Darkness.
Where are you? Just a second.
Zacchaeus, is this the best that you can do?
You know what? Probably not.
You and your clever wit.
Wait. I thought I resisted the second time already, but I'm still at 4 acorn charges. Oh, there's the second time.
Darkness.
Would be my pleasure.
That meddlesome goddess of love.
You know, I think there's an achievement for using the Greater Call during the trial of one of the gods, whichever one that you didn't pick. The 2 double boon, which is the trials of the gods. I gotta try to do that at some point. It should be pretty easy. I just have to have a call. Whoops, I walked into that. That was dumb. I think I saved my second Greater Call for phase 2, right? Phase 2.
Get up.
Blast you. Enough of you.
Whoops, that was not the Greater Call. Alright, this fight should be fine. There's the Greater Call, this puts him at half. Yep, puts him at half, phase 2.
Not yet.
Oh, that's my final acorn. Ow. Jeez, does so much damage each tick. I definitely was not watching as closely as I should have. I'm taking I got hit with that final acorn, and then now I'm just getting obliterated. Oh my goodness. Well, kill him with the call if I have to. Oh, didn't need to. I had it, but I didn't need it.
It seems I was no match for you this time.
It's true.
Again, you.
God is just so strong. I'm like never even worried when I have the gun. I can just play so far away.
In the name of Hades.
See, in these runs, increasingly, I always take Touch of Sticks Dark because it's safer. But like in that run, I would have, if I had taken the damage boost, I would have still had it. Right, because I'm only at 5 now. Ooh, I would be at 0 now. What, did that count the boss just now? I think it did. So I would have still had it, and I would have ended the fight sooner. And it wasn't relevant, right? I never used this Touch of Sticks, so it was not relevant. So that would have been the better option if I was trying to go fast. But the problem is, I don't know if I would have made it, so I couldn't count on it. But I don't know, maybe I do start taking that instead, just to blast through the final bosses, or it lets them get through Theseus faster, and then some of the Seder rooms at worst. Because I haven't actually used this Touch of Sticks Dark on a fight that I've won in a while. Maybe, I think I did once in like the past few runs, and that's it. There's a fish here. I almost missed it. I saw it during the fight. Oh, right off the bat. A trout!
Is this a trout?
Yeah, so all of the ones up here are just regular fish. I dig it. It's funny.
There are a myriad of tales to be told. of both great deeds and of vainglorious defeats. And this has been a tale that falls somewhere.
But I mean, I won. But I guess I got defeated. But I guess it's not necessarily a great deed either. It's just kind of a normal deed at this point. So you know what? I guess maybe that's a fair assessment. Somewhere in the middle. A normal deed followed by an expected defeat. I mean, I'm counting that one as a victory. Just because he dies every time. Are any of them ever truly victories?
Wanted to say, the Lady Aphrodite asked that I relay a message to you, sir. She said that she admires you. Mentioned a certain war.
Admires me, does she? Sometimes, lad, I think that Aphrodite is the mightiest of all the gods. Her power is what spurs us all to action, whether to love or war, or sometimes both the two. I'm grateful for the message.
Got more music
And if you
from
ever
Orpheus.
need anything at all, your royalness, you can always find me wide awake, right over
Wide
there.
awake, yeah, that's
so I
definitely.
really shouldn't leave my post like this, not even for you.
I truly appreciate it.
Your mother expected this most recent result of yours.
Nice chatting.
I ask you please hold your applause until the end.
So much music recently.
Wretched broker, what's new, my friend?
Ugh, for Ambrosia, probably not worth it. Yeah, the Ambrosia is equivalent, so this is just a bad trade. Do I need more nectar? I'll take a few more.
Seems like a good deal. Here's the gemstones. Sure, why not? Here are your keys.
Okay. Here's all the fish. I got like 3 of them.
Please take these, will you, chef?
What am I getting? Oh, 4! Do I have a fish in every region?
Fair market value.
Nice, nice.
How has it been for you of late, Nix? Having Mother here again for old time's sake?
Though reminiscent of an older time, it is now very different, child. For one thing, you are present now, unlike before.
Oh, right. So are you getting on okay? Is everything all right?
Everything is all right. Your birth mother, Persephone, her presence has been welcome here, I think.
I think so too.
Thanks, stepmom. Hey, I want to go practice my lyre too. Plunk. Hey, that was kind of a sound.
Fated list.
Alright, cool. Good run, good run. Let's get another one. Just got nothing else to do until... Just time to dive into another run. Bow run. Uh-oh.
Let's see you do it.
Oh, I still don't have this last one. Aspect of Hera. I don't really like the aspect of Chiron that much, although leveling it up could make it more worth it again. If you can get it up to enough shots, I guess it could be fine. Crit chance is nice too, though. Drop time doesn't matter for the if I have the bloodstone style that I have right now, which I guess is fine. Means I don't have to bother leveling it. Which one do I level up though? These are all level 1. I should probably level something up. So the problem is that 4 is so low, but 5 is at least more than half the amount it was before. I definitely think it could be good, but it makes the special not do what it generally does, which is like the AoE, right? Like that's the purpose of the special right now, is it's like just a spread shot. This makes it like a focus shot, and it's the spread shot. It can still kind of be used that way, but not as well. But if you get higher level, it can be both, depending. Like if you hit something, you throw it out and it targets it. Otherwise, you can use it as an AoE. Although, you know, it's not necessarily, you can't always perfectly control how the timing of that, right? Like, sometimes you need to get off me, but you've just shot something, and they're all going to fly at it. Which I guess they might hit things along the way. I could see this being good if it were... That's the only one left that I don't have the thing on, right? I think I've unlocked all the other ones. In fact, I think I have them like all active. Yeah. Hello, thanks for following. I guess we just take... I don't know. Maybe I level up Aspect of Chiron and see how it feels with higher level. If I get more arrows, it might feel a little bit better. Because the Aspect of Hera is like, I feel like I might as well just be throwing the cast out. Now, I know some of the casts do change slightly, so that's maybe relevant. But like, it feels like I might as well just be throwing the cast and then doing the thing. Some of them are better, right? Like the Aphrodite cast actually becomes quite strong with Aspect of Hera, because you shoot the arrow and then the cast pops on them, which normally you have to be right point blank on them, which is a pain. Yeah, maybe I'll give Aspect of Chiron a try. I'll level it up and give it a try.
Strengthens.
You all right back there, pal?
Chiron.
5 shots is kind of small, but see, the thing is, this also does mean, the other thing is like, it means more of these hit, right? They only do 10 each, okay. Oh, it keeps firing it until it ends. It's not just on the instant. I couldn't remember. So after, okay, because, so this does more damage perfectly charged, but it's faster than just, it's not probably not that much faster. If I can get perfect shots each time, I think this is still higher DPS. Although, one after the other is maybe the best DPS, because I can fire it almost instantly. Okay, I can't just cancel into it. I don't remember about the dash shot too. Oh, dash shot is less damage. Alright, good to keep in mind. You know what? Oh, actually, I still want to take one of these to level up. What do I want, though? So the alternative, right, is of course is to take crit and then go for Artemis and really just try to stack crit again. That's always fun, but I don't think it's actually as strong as I wish it was. We could just take Eternal Rose for the damage buff. Ooh, Ares on attack is actually... This is actually... The Doom on the attack is okay, maybe, because the bow is so much slower than other weapons. It's less helpful on the special. Deflect on the special could be okay. Honestly, knockback could be fun on the special too. Just keeps them, hit them with an arrow and then just send them flying away with all the arrows as they chase them down. I don't know how far they go though.
That's the spirit. You call that a hit?
Okay, they do unfortunately hit, they don't pierce the walls, but... Okay, that's about it. This is about how far they go. Well, like, what's my plan? What is it that is hard with the bow? I have such a hard time with bow. It's like probably my worst weapon overall, and I think it's just because I have to, I don't know, I'm fine with the gun, but I can't, the maneuver, like having to stop and charge is probably the problem. So the special should in theory help with that, because I can do that while running. But I do have to hit the shot first. If I up the damage, maybe that's enough. Or I could just go for crits. It does fire a lot of specials, and the special has a really good crit rate, from what I recall. Like, because the attack is the lowest crit rate. Because the boons have the lowest impact on the attack, because you use it's the easiest to spam generally. But on the bow, actually, the special is pretty spammable. So a high crit rate on that could actually be pretty nice. Although it only does 10 damage at base, so the crit doesn't matter that much. Although this will also increase the damage, which, you know, could be good. Maybe that's the choice. Alright, let's see what we got. Way too many. Artemis always your go-to with bow. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's also very thematic, I suppose. Goddess of the hunt and goddess of and of archery. Okay. Heat 2. Alright, let's just head on out and see what we get.
Take heed.
The surface is off limits, and furthermore, you are forbidden from the Temple of Styx until such time as you are fit to tend the situation.
Okay, well,
there.
that's definitely one of the cards, the like splashes that you're supposed to get before you've beaten the game, the main game. Because now this is our job, is to do this and to get to Styx. So he wouldn't really forbid us. Aphrodite's also decent. Yeah, I agree. I think the damage boost is probably, honestly, pretty strong with the bow, because it makes it much more valuable to get the shots in. And the weak is just nice.
But you'll be right there with me if I don't keep practicing, I think.
Oh, I forgot to give her a nectar. Oh well. I'll do it next. Okay, Deadly Flourish. That was what I was hoping for. And Epic. That's not bad. True Shot's also nice. Deadly Strike is not what we wanted anyway. So that's 72% extra damage, 20% crit chance. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, I gotta shoot him first. Forgot. Oh, we leveled up the arrowhead. It was only on one encounter left. Not that it mattered. We got what we needed from it, so... This is pretty neat. As long as I can get the rhythm of it down, it should be okay. I gotta get used to throwing the cast too. Ooh, oh no, I'm not on heat 4. I'm not on heat 5 for the bow. Oh, a hammer though. We like to see the hammer, for sure. Ow. I'm just walking into the damage. Sniper shot. Special fires next. Beautiful. Beautiful. Relentless volley. Flourish shot's funny. Sniper shot's funny, but... Browsing my channel and saw that you also play Elden Ring. Pretty cool. Yep. Yeah, every Wednesday right now. So, I mean, I've been playing it now since release, at least once a week. But currently the schedule is Wednesdays or Elden Ring. That's what I've settled into. That's when I was playing it, and so that's what we're doing. At the moment, Mondays and Wednesdays probably mostly Hades until another game comes out. Well, notably Pokemon. When Pokemon comes out, I'll be adding that definitely to the rotation in some capacity. If anything else comes up that I want to play, it'll probably replace Hades. But Elden Ring will be every Wednesday for the time being until I beat it. Alright, this is an easy choice, though.
The deadliest bow of all.
Because that just basically just under doubled our special damage, right? If we're hitting a locked target. I mean, the thing is right now, everything's weak enough that our arrow kind of just blows it up. I haven't beaten it? Nope. I mean, I just played on stream, so... I'm at like 100-something hours. I'm also pretty completionist. I like tend to go through and thoroughly explore stuff, but again, I only play on stream, so it's 3 hours a week. So it's not like I'm gonna be beating it. I am approaching the end, but I'm at like 120 hours or something now. I mean, it's not that I wouldn't want to play it off stream, but it's the kind of game that's more fun to play it's fun to like play on stream because everything I'm seeing is for the first time, right? And also in general, as I've talked about it a lot of times because I spend all of my free time working on Silverwing Journals, which is my webcomic. So I really don't play single-player games off-stream, unfortunately, as much as I wish I could. Not even games that I actually would really want to. Okay, we probably just take the boon here. I gotta remember to give nectar when I see people. We have 3 of these shots in. Silver General. Sorry, I didn't answer. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm about to enter Lanedale. Whatever that's worth. I don't. If you're saying anything, I don't really necessarily know because I don't know that much about the game. I've played it a bunch, but it's not like I'm an expert on anything. But I'm about to enter Lanedale. That's what I was about to do last time when I ended. So.
If you can hear me, mighty Uncle Zeus, I wish to make to you this simple gift. And with it send my humble wish that someday you and Father settle all your differences and be at peace.
Ah, most splendid of an offering, young man. And while we've yet to even meet in person, I already feel as though the two of us are close. Why, closer than you must be even with your father.
Come on, Jesus.
Telling everybody I'm your real father, am I right?
Oh, Zeus.
I suppose even down in the underworld, you would have heard such tales of me, young man. They're all untrue. Except the tales of my bravery. Those are completely accurate, though all too modest in most cases, I must say.
The tales of you cavorting with all sorts of people. Sir, those are the ones that are false, right? That's what you're trying to say? Okay, Zeus. Okay. Whatever you say. I guess we take lightning reflexes here. Thunder Dash is not bad either, but none of these are really that important. Oh, that was Zeus's final. Wait. Or wait, does that?
More louds.
Whew. Dang it. That was close. Ow. Shop. Oh wait, I'm only at 1 level, so did you say webcomic? Yeah, Silverwing Journals. This is my webcomic. You can go to silverwingjournals.com to check it out, or you can find it linked down below. Yeah, it's been it's a lot of work because I'm not really, I don't really think of myself particularly as an artist so much as just someone who wants to tell this story and is doing whatever I can, and I'm doing what I can to do so. But yeah, check it out if you're interested. I'm working hard on it. I'm really proud of it, but it's definitely tiring. Check it out after stream. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, silverwingjournals.com, or you can find it links down below. Okay, okay, wait, I'm at 1 level of convenience fee, so 420, so take the money. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, speaking of that, man, I have to, so the current schedule is basically every other week for the time being. I want to be doing it weekly. At first I was doing it weekly, but it's just, I just didn't have enough time between stream, working, and just trying not to burn out. It's just so hard to get a page in every week because I'm not really I'm very slow with art because I'm not particularly good. I'm just like self-taught and everything, so it can only go so fast.
All that red.
But so right now I'm doing every other week, and which means that I should have one on Saturday, this coming Saturday, new page. Oh, that was new. I was not paying attention. And I'm definitely still, yeah, it's definitely already done. Definitely not still finishing it. Wasn't just working on it up until minutes before the stream or anything. Oh man, part of the problem is I switched to an every other week schedule, but I did also take a few days break because I was really busy for 1 week, so I'm still a little bit behind. Hopefully I can get it done. If not, it might be a little bit late, but then I should be able to. After that, I should be fine, because after that, how many chapters out? It's pretty. It's no, it's very. It's still new. I only started a couple, like a little over, like 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago. Back in like August, end of August. So it's still quite new.
That's what you get. Uncle Poseidon.
But you know,
this here is for you.
Hopefully
Would that my
hopefully
father were as
there'll be
easygoing as
something in
yourself.
there that will catch your interest. I do have, I mean, I have, I've talked about this before, but I have like a ton of it written out and everything and planned. It's just like, I have to actually make it. I have to draw it. I have it all scripted and everything, more or less. Obviously, I still adjust some stuff. I edit occasionally, but I have like the plot, general plot and everything very planned out pretty far, but gotta draw pages. And that's the choke point. That's always the slowest part of it for me.
I dare say, little Hades, you've some spunk in you. Why, I think you take after me more than my trusty elder brother. We'll get away from that old Potter yet.
You and Hades literally are saying like the same thing this in this sequence. What the heck? Okay, title dash is not bad. Imagine if I get the 5 extra dashes. Sunken treasures, Hydraulic might. I never like it because 10 seconds is. This basically just means normal rooms are fine, but when we have the extra enemies spawning in, it becomes less helpful, and against bosses, it's not that helpful. I mean, it's not a lot of early damage, but it just gets us to fade through the first phase faster, and that's it. So title dash is good. I mean, 42 damage on the dash is a lot of damage. If we can get extra dashes, we could just go for a dash run. What's the genre? So it's like it's set in like a fantasy setting, and it is, I guess, in some sense fantasy, but it's sort of kind of slice of lifey, or at least, and I'm trying to think of the right term. It's pretty, you know, low stakes, I guess, mostly, more or less. It's nothing too crazy. It is a fantasy setting, and that is relevant. The fantasy elements are relevant, but it's not necessarily like a classical fantasy story. Good morning. To you, I suppose. It's good evening for me, as it turns out. Whew. Getting this bow hammer is solid. That's a big, very helpful. Ooh, leveled up deadly flourish is nice. It's giving us so much extra damage. Okay, we'll definitely take the chaos gate over a hammer, or over a palm.
I can take it.
But yeah, I mean, fantasy is sort of the genre, I guess, but it's like, yeah, like I said, it's not exactly like a standard fantasy story or anything. It's more slice of life and casual. There are some elements of maybe what you might call drama, but it's not really that dramatic. But like, or rather, it's not really a drama. But like, there's some elements there are some dramatic elements, I suppose, is what I'm trying to convey. Like, you know, there are elements to the backstories and the characters that are relevant throughout the story that will come into play and like maybe have significance. But it's not like, you know, it's not a melodrama, I suppose. Evening, morning, anything. Yeah, I know. Whatever time it is. I mean, as we've learned from Hades, the time of day, it doesn't really matter, right? Seems interesting. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you say that. Yeah, hopefully you'll find it interesting, the little bit that there is so far, and hopefully you can continue to enjoy it as I continue to make more. That's like the project I'm most excited about. Like, I love streaming, and I've been streaming for a long time. But, you know, I just do it mostly. Streaming is just because it's for fun. Because I just it gives me a time to schedule to play games and just hang out with people. But, the webcomic is actually like a passion project that I've put a lot of work into in some sense. And it's like me actually doing something a story that's only in my brain. So it's like, it matters. It's something I want more people to see to a greater degree, if that makes sense. Like the stream, of course, I love having people hang out. And having more people hang out is always nice. But I'm also fine just hanging out by myself and playing games or just chilling if it's quiet, if people are just lurking. But for the comic, for Silver Journals, man, I just want people to give it a look because I think they'll enjoy it, and I want to tell this story. I think it's a really good story to be telling. There's some of the stuff that's coming is not clear yet, but as it continues, as it progresses, I think there's a lot of themes that I think people will really appreciate and really enjoy reading about. Yeah, obviously, I don't want to spoil stuff, so I can't really go into too much detail.
Seldom do mortals or immortals think of making offerings to me. As I do not expect such token gestures, I am very much amused, and I accept.
You're welcome. Fair enough, yeah.
Out of the infinitely spanning possibilities before us,
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, it's a story I would want to read.
from which to let you choose.
Which I guess is good, right? That's, if you're going to be telling a story, you want to make sure it's something you would enjoy yourself. Just because otherwise, it helps me feel more invested and helps me feel more excited about it, I guess. Extra cast. That's kind of that's a very fitting challenge, is that taking damage on cast and then it gives you an extra one. Extra special damage, though, I mean, it's not very high rarity, but 45% extra special damage, that's probably what we gotta take. Just so we can keep spamming our special. Extra health could be okay, extra cast could be okay, but we don't really care about our cast yet. Cannot earn money. Well, the money's devalued anyway, let's just not go for money and we're fine. Just dash at him. Ow, ow. Just dash at these. Man. In these early rooms, even just a 40 damage dash is actually so much damage. Especially the knockback if we get the wall slams in some of these tight rooms.
For you, Lady Athena, without whom I would assuredly be lost.
This is an unexpected gesture, cousin.
I haven't seen Athena in
I do
so long.
appreciate it, though please do not feel obliged. I offer you my friendship, not alone to be repaid.
Thank you, Athena. Athena's so level-headed all the time, which I guess is
Hail and good tidings to you,
the
noble
point.
cousin. May you be swift and thorough, vanquishing the dead who dare oppose you.
Phalanx Shot is good. That is a good cast. Phalanx Shot is actually, because like, not only does it deflects, which already is huge for the cast, because it means it just like forces its way through and blocks stuff for us, but also the damage buff on Phalanx Shot is so huge compared to a lot of the other casts. And it sticks. So when it sticks, we still get the extra 50% damage. It's like, this is, I think, maybe one of the best casts, actually. Random question, favorite anime manga? Ooh, good question. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of my favorites are probably pretty, maybe boring answers, but, I mean, for one, I love Your Name as a movie. This is, like, my favorite. But then, as far as non-movie stuff goes, I mean, I also love Spirited Away. So those are, like, probably my two favorite movies. I love, Anohana and Barakamon, and actually Gurren Lagann is one of my favorites, just because Gurren Lagann has like a lot of nostalgia for me, because it's like one of the first shows I watched. Manga. So, my brain is, I'm in that moment where I watch plenty of anime and read plenty of manga, although I haven't recently, because it's much more annoying to do so while I'm in Japan. But now I'm in that moment where on the spot I suddenly can't remember even the things that I like. But my brain's just blanking.
Thanatos?
Thanatos room.
Hades.
I should be fine in this Thanatos room.
Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus. Come, just be returned to dust.
Or I'll slay you instead if you prefer.
Can I shut him out for once? shut him out. Let me shut him out. Ah, no shutout. He got one. I'm gonna take so much damage just trying to get this. Okay, I should stop trying so hard. I'm getting absolutely obliterated. I really want to try. You like Anohana as well? It really made you cry? Yeah.
Down more than I did.
It made me cry so hard. I think there's an element of nostalgia for me on that one too. That's one of the ones I watched relatively early in my like anime watching life history. But it's just like, it stuck with me a lot. I have enough for the shop. This is final shop. I guess we take it. We're only on level 1, right? So we should be good.
Kieran's shop.
Yeah, we're just on level 1 of convenience fee.
Thank you, mate.
Wave pounding is nice. That's fine. I would like rupture. We don't really want the Tempest Strike because we want them to stay in range of our special. So that's what we take. Means our dashes do extra damage to bosses at least. It's something. 40% extra damage too is actually a lot. So that means our dash actually does like, 60 damage to bosses. It's actually not bad. Take the heart.
That's good. You again.
Oh, finally. I gotta ask, how come you keep on showing up, Redblood? I thought you would have had enough beating.
I feel like I haven't lost to you since, like, the first time I saw you.
Well, I've
They have all of these,
with you so much, Electo, that I've made it something of a regular routine. Form good habits and then stick to them, I say.
It is funny hearing the Furies always talk as though they beat me up all the time, even though I don't think I've lost to the Fury in so many runs. I mean, for sure, I've had streaks and so many wins that I haven't lost to them, but even the losses have been past them, I'm pretty sure.
Well, come here all you like, and I will be here waiting every single time.
Well, you won't be, because it's Meg and Tisiphone sometimes. Oh yeah, okay, no, never mind, she said it. About once every 3 times. I wasn't even listening, or I wasn't even reading, I was just listening. Oh man, we're gonna obliterate her. Perfect Fury, I think. Was that, what was my health at? I might have taken damage at some point. I wasn't watching very closely. Alright, no problem. Take off the arrowhead.
Tartarus cannot be relied upon.
Off to Asphodel.
I guess we'll just keep leveling this spear point. This should be done. Ooh, 20 encounters.
Okay.
Never mind. It's not going to be done this run. We're going to need one more run with it because I'm not taking it into Styx. I'm going to take the Acorn into Styx like always and just use it to give us like a full extra health bar basically.
Clear.
Fish? No fish. Ooh, money though. I guess. Did it give me anything? Well, there's money on this room at least.
Wave makers.
Where are you? I don't really need to be going for full charge, I guess. The bulk of my damage is from the special. I keep going for the power shot
Chaos has expired.
for the sake of I can't even remember. Oh, it was no money. I forgot. Well, you gotta just... That's why I didn't get any money from that jar. Duh. I completely forgot I had that curse. Well, now we got the money. Did I take any money rooms? I don't think so. I wouldn't have been actively taking them. Ooh, Eurydice.
Steady now.
Yeah, let's go level some stuff up, or increase some rarities. Fish. Come on. Sometimes it can take so long.
Right. That's one more fish for me.
I'm fine here on my own, hun. But I wouldn't mind if he was here.
I'd love to help bring him to you, but... Alright, what do we got? This would be good to level up. These two are like our strongest boons. So we would kind of want to level them up or increase the rarity. It's kind of hard. Dash is good too. Actually, a lot of our boons that we have right now are good. That's like all of our boons. And this is okay. So I probably just do current boons instead of future boons. The question is, do we do levels or rarity? Probably levels. They're already decent rarity, so the levels are going to be valuable. I mean, upping the rarity here can be good. The question is, right, that if we get enough levels later on, which I don't necessarily think we will, we're not necessarily going to see that many palms, although we usually see a few. I only have 4 levelable boons, though. I only have 4 boons, so... If I take the level, it'll hit everything, which I guess is probably the right option. But if I take the rarity, it'll hit 50-50 on each one. And it would be nice to get, like, Deadly Floor. It would be nice to get Heroic on these two. Tidal Dash would be fine, too. The only one I wouldn't want is the Wave Pounding. It's not that bad, it's just that it's much more situational. The level's probably the right choice, though. Especially since I would like to level all 4 of them. This is just, like, a lot of value. Like, when I have boons I don't care about, I don't know, though. Because then it's just the likelihood is still... of hitting the ones I want is still lower. But the margin... the difference is less, though, right? Because this is like goes from 100% chance to hit the one I want to 50% chance. Versus if I have a bunch, it goes from, you know, whatever. 20% to 15% or whatever. At which point it's worth it to take that chance reduction to get maybe what is probably the better option, which is the rarity.
Sure thing, hon.
It's just that this is already level 1. Oh! I forgot about lightning reflexes. Okay, well, that's fine. We got all the ones we want anyway, and then we got this instead of Wave Pounding. That one I didn't care about. That one's not doing much. Right, 99, 170. Okay, that's solid.
See you again.
Take it easy.
So we get ourselves a Hades boon. Gives us a damage boost. Could be something good too. Gotta throw my cast out at all possible moments because this cast is quite strong now. As long as we can hit it. Where are you? But, oh, you're over here.
I never could have come this far this quickly had it not been for your tireless support, Lord.
Oh, I wanted to check the Zeus.
I'm in your debt.
That was something I wanted to check
Because I gotta
in
say,
the
I had a few concerns when we
encyclopedia.
first met, your father being who he is and all, but you're all right.
You're all right. So we're 1 away there. Okay, so the lock has to... we need 1 to unlock before we get it. That's what the lock means, I guess. Because we gave him 1 before the lock and it unlocked it. I think that's what happened. I wasn't watching closely. So I don't know for sure. but that's
See that
okay.
saying, don't be hasty, boss. That comes from me, I swear. A little way to stave off competition.
That's what it
Waiting is
was.
the wisdom of a sage. Those stupid mortals will buy anything.
So you're saying be hasty is always the right choice. 15% dodge is okay. Hyper sprint's okay, although not that important. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It's been a long time since you played this game, but pretty cool game. Yeah, it is. I really enjoy it. I mean, I've been playing it a bunch since I started streaming it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I guess we just take the 15% dodge chance. It's a 15% damage reduction, which is good. Sturdy, mostly I don't think matters, even though that is kind of nice. Quick recovery, similarly, probably doesn't matter. I don't think it's worth a reroll here. I only have one. I don't even think I used my last reroll in the last run, now that I think about it.
Which path?
Not enough money, we'll take the boon. Is there anything else in this room? Ow. Playing Eco on the PlayStation Plus streaming service, and you just realized that I would love that game. You know, I probably would, but I don't know what platforms it's on. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation, no. I only have PC and Nintendo, and I know it's not on Nintendo. I don't know if it's on PC. I remember seeing some people play it, like the beginning of it. And it did, I agree, it definitely did look like a lot of fun, but I think it was only on PlayStation at the time, so I just, it was irrelevant, I couldn't play it. Please stop running. You're dead. Dang it. Okay, yeah, it's only on PlayStation? Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I agree, it does seem like a game I would enjoy, but I remember there being a reason I couldn't really play it.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Their streaming service. Is it only on the streaming service, though? I didn't even realize that. What do I even have that's jolting? Just the lightning reflexes? Okay. I love static discharge, but it's not that helpful here. Lightning strike is probably fine, I guess. I'm only using this so that I can set the special. So the boon on the attack doesn't matter too much. Some lightning damage, chain lightning could be fine. It helps clear the area. It's not very much damage, but it's something. You know, what would be nicer? Aphrodite for the damage, Artemis for crit chance, knockback I don't want, poison, chilled, irrelevant, I wouldn't want them. Deflect would be okay. Yeah, it's a PS2 game. Oh, I see. That makes sense, I guess. I didn't realize it was that old. Huh. 159 Heaven's Vengeance is also fine, it's just that the revenge damage, I mean, that is a nice chunk of revenge damage. But it's not necessarily what we want to be building around. This is fine. It prevents me from getting other attack boons, and it's a perfectly reasonable one. I don't think it's that strong. It would make static discharge nice later, because then we would just be getting an extra 112 damage on each attack, because our attacks don't happen that often. I guess it helps us clear random tiny mobs. We're kind of past the point of this killing stuff very quickly, though, the chain lightning. This is the kind of thing, as with a lot of any of the attack boons, right? Like, the ones that trigger any sort of effect, obviously, it tends to be, well, that's not entirely true. Like, Doom is better on bow attack, right? Doom is better on slow rate of fire weapons. But, like, the lightning strike and a lot of the other ones are much better on high rate of fire attacks, right? Because it's just, this is essentially a 15 burst with each attack, and it doesn't matter how much damage you're doing. Like, the ones that increase percent damage, either one is fine, but the ones, the effects are what are relevant. And the bow is not a high rate of attack weapon. So yeah, that is probably what the best attack boon would be Doom. But I'm not getting Ares this run, it looks like, so I don't think that's relevant. I don't think it's going to come up. Whatever, just take it. I don't think it's going to matter that much, because the attack boon, I think, is mostly not relevant. If we had Ares, it'd be a nice extra chunk of damage every once in a while. But as it is, I'm just using the attack to set the specials. Fountain.
Much better.
And we'll take it. And then a heart. Kind of some boring rooms here. by the thing. I was trying to get the kill in first. Goodbye.
She'll keep me going.
I still don't have enough for the shop. Is this final shop? Oh, it is. I guess I just hold. It's fine to just hold. We'll just get... It just gets us more value out of the next shop. In theory, eventually we get to sticks, and any money is fine in sticks. More or less. And at least we got the option, so we're getting some value here. We are going to have a lot of health again, though. Even without life affirmation. Last run, the life affirmation got us to like 300 health. But now we're already over 200, even without it. I've seen a lot of hearts this run.
Yourself just for my sake.
Fine. Ow, what the? I didn't see that coming. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Come on. I gotta try to get the cast out as much as I can too. It's actually a huge chunk of damage. It's just that I have so many... I have to sequence everything properly. Because I keep doing the cast into the special, because that's like the gun in sequence that I want. You're done. Ow, I got hit. It's kind of slow, but I think it's partly because I keep inputting the wrong sequence. But it's also pretty safe because we can stay at range pretty easily with this build. We're up to 11 diamonds actually. I ran out of things to spend them on with the contractor.
The Hydra fell to you again, did it?
It fell to me indeed.
Indeed. What's your highest heated run? I think it was the 5, the on gun that I did last run. Because I'm just taking the ones that have the buff, so I'm not really pushing through with one weapon. So I think 5 is the highest I've gotten completed. And I think I'm on like 3 or 4 on most of them. My bow is this is only heat 3, I think, with the bow, or heat 2. It might only be heat 2 actually, if I think about it. Because A, I haven't been getting that many runs with the bow, just by chance, and also I'm just bad with the bow, relatively. I mean, palm is better than money. My highest, and then my high, I mean, this is sort of a different question, but my highest streak is 9. I didn't quite make 10. I died at run 10 a couple streams ago. It was a very sad moment. Ow, you hit me, bro.
They're slowing down.
Okay.
Good enough to eat.
Yeah. Deadly Flourish is probably what we want to take here. This is mostly not relevant. This would be fine, but it's not a huge buff. You always lose every other run. I mean, it's definitely, it could be tricky. Like, it's even, you know, I've gotten pretty comfortable, so that's why I'm like doing okay now. I mean, obviously my heat is not super high or anything, but I'm at the point where the runs feel pretty comfortable. Like I sort of know the mechanics well enough that I feel fine, but it's definitely still, it is easy to just kind of get blown up if you're not careful. Or like, you know, if you get overwhelmed at some point, it's very easy to just like have the run fall apart very quickly. I think Deadly Flourish is still probably the right choice. It does make me wish that I had managed to get the rarity increase on it, but I didn't want to take the chance. So I'm already at level 4. We're getting very diminished returns on. Do I take the Fated Authority here, or do I take the 5 HP? Probably the Fated Authority. We're already at 230 health. Some more rerolls could be nice. You hate relying on RNG stuff. Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's sort of this part and parcel of roguelikes, right? So it is admittedly a little bit unavoidable, but I think the thing is that Hades actually does a good job of mitigating it, because a lot of the stuff is pretty consistent in the way it works, and even different, like the RNG stuff kind of works out similarly in a lot of ways, so it's not too bad. Not as bad as some other roguelikes I've played, but you know, I can understand that it can be frustrating sometimes for just things that not go your way. Definitely had that happen on some of my runs. That was actually kind of what ended my streak a while back. Hi Dioko, how are you? I hope you're having a good evening. You're having a good... Did I change my shirt? No. It's the same shirt. Maybe I might be positioned slightly differently. Maybe you're seeing more of it or something. Same shirt I've had since the beginning. It's always blue. The top was always blue, yeah. Maybe the bottom bits, yeah. Whoops, I was not paying attention. I need to kill this butterfly ball. Kill you. Where are you? There you are. But yeah, I love this shirt, man. This shirt is so cool. You can see it's got a Fibonacci spiral and a chameleon. It's like so good. It's like a golden spiral with the chameleon design, and the colors are the 4-color theorem, even on an infinite graph or infinite map, I suppose. It's a graph. I mean, whatever. So that's a graph theory thing. So there's just so many cool parts of it. I love it. It's so great. As a math nerd, it's a smart shirt. Yeah, I mean, like I said, as a math nerd, this is the kind of thing that I enjoy. Let's take our Fated Authority. I have enough for the shop, but this is not going to be final shop, and that'll put me below, so we're not going to take it. I'm glad it's at least giving me the options. Oh, flex is big. Oh, that was close. I keep doing that. Come on, butterfly ball. There you go. Ow, come on. I got hit by the butterfly. Oh, I'm stumbling.
Thank you. Olympus, I accept this message.
Auto reload is... This cast is strong. Attack speed up could be good. The side hustle's irrelevant. I would get very little money out of that. Auto reloads... My cast is strong. This might be worth it. The problem is it's going to mess with my rhythm a little bit. Well, okay. Actually, I'm at the point, if I take this, I probably can just do cast, shot, special, 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 and just have that be my sequence. That might be fine, actually. Wow, I can't even get 3 specials out. It's fine. 2 specials is probably fine. Ooh, another hammer. Oh, and another Artemis boon. I gotta take the hammer, though, right? Although I don't know that there's anything here I really need. I got the one I needed, which was... it's the wrong sequence here. Let's go. Stop that. Oh, bow guy. It's okay, we just take it slow, one target at a time. It's easy. Oh my goodness. More special buffs. Okay, well this obliterates armor. Piercing foes, I don't think matters because it's just going to be targeting the one guy. Although when they're grouped up, it does mean it gets to the one guy and hits everything else in the way. So that's not bad. Point blank probably doesn't matter. We don't want to be point blank if we don't have to be. This is fine, except I'm not really aiming for perfect shots, so I mean, we take the piercing volley. This lets us blast through armor also, which is helpful. Double boon. Okay, we take double boon here. I don't have a call. Oh well. I still need to give... Well, I've given Nectar to everyone in this run except Artemis, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Right, these are both annoying to deal with. I think Artemis is more annoying, so...
You're very kind.
Whew. Epic Hunter's Mark. 60 crit chance on the mark. That's fine. We'd probably take that. Hidebreaker doesn't really matter. Pressure points would be okay, but a common pressure point's not that good. We'll take the Hunter's Mark. This lets us land a lot more crits if there's more than one enemy.
This is outrageous, Zagreus. Even your father
outrageous.
Would agree that actions such as that can't go unpunished.
Yeah.
Apologies, Lord Zeus.
Ow, zappy zap. Okay, my cast is going to be more important here because I can't stand still that long. Oh, normal shot missed. Dang it. Round two. Whoa, you went flying. Alright, we're fine. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad.
Alright, this is becoming unproductive, Zagreus. As you were.
Man, the god's so fickle. Storm Lightning. I don't like Zeus's aid. Storm Lightning is not really relevant because it's only on our attack. Yeah, only on our attack. 2 extra bounces isn't going to matter. Just like 30 extra damage, whatever. Only if there's enemies as well. I guess we take the Heaven's Vengeance. It's something. It's not really that important. But it is just incidental upside when we take damage. Ooh, Asterius fight, okay.
Another challenger. Come get destroyed.
What? Oh. Our damage is quite good. It's not as fast as it could be because just because so many of my actions take time, but they hit hard. So, and I can do them at very good range, so it's at least safe, even if it's not always super fast. Okay. Yeah, Athena's 8 is fine, I guess. It's kind of boring. It's not really a damage call. But it's fine. I don't know. Holy Shield is... It's just... is the spear point, basically. Surefooting is mostly not meaningful. I definitely don't hit traps that often enough for it to really be worth it. Okay, you know what? We reroll, actually. That's... Of course. Although it's probably going to give us the call back.
What about these?
Stubborn Defiance. This is basically a touch of sticks, not dark. Just a regular old touch of sticks. But that might be fine. I think. How much is touch of sticks normally? 10? Is it? No, the dark is 50. I think the normal one's just 10. So this is better than a touch of sticks if it's just 10.
Athena's power.
I mean, that puts us at healing to 44% when we Stubborn Defiance, so. Yeah, look at these crits.
That one's come back. At my side. What's regenerating?
Oh, I got hit. Dang. Sorry. Jeez. Oh, I've taken so much more damage than I should have. I still keep misinputting my sequences. Okay. It's kind of painful, to be honest. Oh, none of these are good. I guess it's... you know, honestly, it's probably just leveling Deadly Flourish to level 5.
Extra blessing.
Money... this build is too slow to get much out of it. Ooh, Touch of Sticks Dark. Ooh, Chamber... Perfect again. What other games are you playing streaming? So at the moment, it's Hades and Elden Ring that I'm streaming. When Pokemon comes out, I'll definitely be adding that. When Wild Frost comes out, I'll definitely be adding that. I don't have any other games that come to mind as being added to the rotation anytime immediately soon. Pokemon's obviously a month from now, 4 weeks from today. So we'll be adding that to the lineup, doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon. I don't play much else off stream single player. I play Valorant a lot with my friends. I play Magic. Those are like the games that I play off stream. It's just multiplayer stuff.
Did you once wield a spear yourself, sir, in your fighting days?
You know, I just finished some other games. What did I finish recently? Tinykin. There was something else that I finished recently. Cult of the Lamb. I don't know. I don't remember. But for the moment, it's just Hades and Elden Ring until Pokemon comes out, or until I think of something else that I want to play. Or until Wild Frost comes out, I suppose, although I don't think that's going to come out until later in the winter, based on the fact that there's no official specific release date yet.
I did. I had my moments with it anyway. Even once slew a demigod.
Demigods?
Somewhere about.
They face the odds.
Quite awkward running into those you killed, but in Elysium, it's all taken in stride.
See, this is where it becomes the question. I am in a situation where it's possible for this Cyclops Jerky to make it all the way through, and the damage is the concern. I already basically have a Touch of Sticks in the Stubborn Defiance, or in the Athena boon, in the Last Stand, so Touch of Sticks Dark becomes slightly less relevant, although with it I would be healing to 94%. And like, as we've seen in a lot of the previous runs, it hasn't come up. I haven't been taking enough damage for it to matter. But it's possible I could, and that's why I keep taking it, because I don't want to risk it. But this would just be better if I'm not going to trigger it. The problem is I really got to get lucky to make it all the way through, which I could. And even if I don't, I guess it lets me get through these rooms more easily. The problem is I'm going to be sad if I don't make it, but I do make it within 15. Whatever. I'm going to start trying to take this and seeing if it works. And if it doesn't pan out, it's going to be very sad. Let's get our final shop.
Wasn't me.
Zeus Spoon.
I'll pay for that.
Storm Lightning. We'll take the Jolt, I guess. I wish it was a higher rarity Jolt. But it's going to be better than the Storm Lightning.
Thunder time.
71% chance off the Hunter's Mark. I'll take that. Even though that doesn't help that much against Hades. Honestly, revenge damage is probably better against Hades. Although I don't get hit that often, but I do get hit sometimes. Still don't have a call. Maybe I should have just taken the Zeus call. Honestly, I should be alternating to get these crits. Ow. I have to be a little bit careful here. Asterius should be dead.
You and me now.
Oh, the Pierce does go through his shield. Ooh, that's nifty. I need to get the freaking lock, though. There's the 50. Phase 2. You hate dealing with these two, especially on higher heat scatter. There's some builds that it's like not a problem, like when you're just spamming a million damage like with the gun or with the various explosion builds, but on a build like this where I kind of need to precisely hit one at a time, it's definitely annoying. Thankfully I at least get... Oh jeez, I'm gonna... Ow. Should be fine though. Theseus is very annoying, but not really that scary. Especially with... Okay, this is such a pain. Okay, that's big. That's an opening. Please. I could have just tried dashing at him, maybe. That might have been the option. I only have 2 dashes, though. If I had the extra dashes, that's still one of the funniest builds that I've had. It was so funny. Just the 5 dashes tackle build. That was so funny. Man, even with this 60% extra damage, it still took me so long. Alright, let's get the Acorn.
Let's think about this.
I could get rid of the Lightning Strike for money. My attack is not that helpful right now. It's tempting. 150, does that get me anything? I guess it does get me closer to replacing it. Not replacing those other 2 for sure. Oh, this Chain Lightning is not relevant, right? Like, when is it ever coming up? Not much. It's just getting... Well, it is getting me Jolt now, actually. What else am I getting Jolt? Just off the dodge? I guess I keep it. I guess I keep it. It gets me Jolt. It's not even a strong Jolt, though. It's only 60. It's kind of a shame.
Ground floor. That's a lot of coin.
Ooh, 3 money vases in this antechamber. Fish.
That's quite a stash there, Charon.
What are we gonna get here? Ooh, Artemis is good. Poseidon could be good. If I can get Rupture, that'll help a lot too, actually. The lack of damage over time is also kind of a pain. The heart is fine if I have the money.
Let's fish. Come on up. If I win this round, fish.
Ooh, lots of... Okay. I gotta get lucky. I gotta get it first try or second try with a short path. The boons probably matter more than the heart here. Let's try it for Rupture, I guess. That. I don't care that much about Zeus boon, though. I don't think that Zeus has anything that I really want. Oh, these rooms are actually be slightly annoying with this build. Because of that. Die to the trap. Okay. Just keep dashing around. Everything dies to the dash. Ow, I get hit apparently all along the way. Alright. First room. Come on. Alright, first room. One. It only takes one. Oh, we're not at the end yet. Oh, this room sucks. Oh, this room sucks. Alright. First chamber. Here we go. First chamber. First try. Blammo. Nope. Alright. Suddenly became way more of a pain. This is fine. Ow. Shoot from behind the corner. Dang it. Oh man, they all so much health. Ow. Uh-oh. Where is it? Come on. Oh, jeez. I don't know, this run's gonna be rough. I might not win this one. This end's looking sketchy. Rupture is good. Increased attack damage is nifty, but doesn't really matter because it's on the attack. Alright, Rupture it is. It's not very high damage Rupture, but it's Rupture. Oh, I need to heal. Okay. Double palm. Boon. I think we'll have enough for the double palm and the boon by the end. I probably take the heart. I don't even think I take Zeus boon, because this increases the value of our last stand as well. I don't think I care about what Zeus have. We don't have a call, so the God Gauge stuff doesn't matter. You got this? Alright, thanks. I just gotta focus. Oh, I ran into the saw. The damage output's just so low. Alright. I have to get it here on 4th room. In order to keep the jerky. Please. 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 Oh, we have... Ooh, this is nice. Actually, this well is not bad. I should be throwing the cast out more. I'm realizing the cast, I keep forgetting about it because I'm just focusing on the special, but the cast is actually a huge chunk of damage. It still is doing 212. Let's see what we get.
Let's see here.
Oh, it's not worth it, I don't think. Honestly, this might be worth it because I can just really just go ham on the casts. Because that's an extra... Oh, that's probably worth it. This is not. This I don't think is because it's 25 extra health, which we'll get when we hit Stubborn Defiance, but that's it. I should probably force the Stubborn Defiance at the end of this if this is not the final room. Or if this is not it. I gotta be a little bit careful though, because it's only gonna put me at 50% HP, which is higher than what I'm at now. And I'm gonna get a heart at the end of this anyway, so I think we... You know what? I think I take this Ruby Stone. Plus it's just so expensive. It cuts me out of getting some of the other stuff. Alright, please be it. Please. Please let me keep the... Yes! Every time. Never punished. I get it every time. Never fails. Okay, my health is kind of low though, but that's gonna have to be how it's gonna be, unfortunately. Never fails.
Could check the other passageways before I go.
Well, I have enough for a double palm, or for these two. I think I take the boon in the heart. An extra boon is gonna matter more than the palm, because the things that I could level up are already leveled. The things I would want to level or want to increase are already leveled high enough that levels aren't gonna help as much. And getting an extra boon is probably more consequential. Artemis' 8 is good. That's probably a call. That's actually good to be getting right at the end here. Although double exit wounds with our extra cast now. That's an extra 100 damage on each cast. I would like to have a call. This is a good call. A good high damage call. But I don't know that it's going to come up enough. Exit wounds, surely. Yeah, you're probably right. Especially since I just took the item that gives me extra casts. It's just an extra 100 damage per cast. The thing is, I have high crit chance already. If I can get marks, that is, which doesn't happen often against Hades because it requires other enemies. So that's not going to come up that much, but if it does get a lot of damage. But I'm going to get 10 casts probably more consistently than the full call, so exit wound is still probably better. Although this is higher than just 10 because it's a 30. It's actually each one is about 100 plus 35% chance, so each one does about 170 damage on expected value. Still, I think I get more casts in than I get calls that way, so especially because I have double cast.
Artemis, guide my
Alright.
hand.
Alright, fair enough.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Alright, no call necessary. I just gotta be throwing these casts constantly. Oops, because actually with the auto reload it's 2.26.
Not yet.
Like I can be throwing them almost constantly. Like that can almost be my entire build actually at this point. Like I may not even bother doing other attacks. Like I don't even know that I have time for it to be worth it. Because for the other attacks to be worth it, I have to not only hit a regular attack, because the regular attack does nothing. It has to be the specials, and it has to be enough specials to counteract that, which I don't think is going to happen. I think I just throw casts now. The specials was nice to get me through the run, but I think for this like single target situation, I just start throwing casts constantly.
Show me everything you've learned of how to fight.
Because it's just going to be going so fast. Oh, I should be trying to rupture too.
Darkness.
Face me, damn it.
Dang it! I was trying to blow that up so I wouldn't have to acorn through it.
Darkness.
Yes. It's fine.
Wretches, rise now from my realm and fight again.
I mean, at least this also deflects anything that's flying at me. Oh, I used another acorn. Oh, 2 acorn triggers there. That sucks.
That one's regenerating.
Yeah, the damage there's not that bad, I guess, but it's mostly... It's just so slow.
No.
Okay, well, now this is definitely cast time. Just keep kiting and throwing the casts out. Oh, acorn's gone. That deflect was huge, did so much. Did I dodge that? Wow, I did not expect to dodge that. Alright, phase 2, no acorns.
Enough of this. This is for your own good.
Look at that curve.
You had your chance.
Fine, fine. Such a slow fight. Look how many gas he has in him. Oh, it's getting away. It's fine. Oh, hit me with the pillar. Ow! Dang, that hit me. That's the first non-acorn hit that I've gotten so far in this fight. Somehow. There's definitely been times where I thought I was going to get hit. Oh, it's going to be cool, man. Ooh, I managed to dodge all that.
Let's see you run from this.
I'll just hide. No need to run. Ow, okay, there's the second hit. This fight is locked, though. There's nothing he can do that's really threatening to me. I'm just running away and throwing casts. Ow. Wanted that. He'll die to the casts falling out at this point.
I shall keep coming back. The same as you.
Yes, that is the plan. Correct.
Well done, boy.
Thanks, Dad. Slow run. Jeez, thank you.
In the name of Hades.
Alright. Back up to 4 on this streak. Man, even with that plus 60... I just realized the Cyclops Jerky, I think, only affects my attack. For some reason, I just saw it as 60% damage, and my brain completely ignored that it's just the attack, which explains so much about why it felt like it was doing nothing. Because it was doing literally nothing for most of those fights. Or, like, it was almost literally nothing. It's just the attack. And it says it's clearly just the attack, but my brain... For some reason, since it's like a well item, my brain just said, oh, it's just a damage buff. Because it's temporary. Oh my goodness. That jerky did did actually nothing. I wasted my money on it. But it was only 70, and I couldn't afford to buy anything else, so it didn't matter. I could have bought something else in the... I could have maybe afforded the Centaur Soul, though. I don't remember what I was at the end. Oh, I was at 56. No, I couldn't have. Not with the money I had. So I guess it's fine, but it did almost literally nothing. It did probably an extra, like, 30 damage over the course of that fight. Somehow my brain did not process that. Oh well. Got there either way.
Blood.
Despite having transcended past the confines of the underworld yet again, Prince Zagreus proves utterly unable to get past this point.
Ugh, this fight was slow. The run itself was actually not that bad. I mean, yeah, 37 minutes, which is not... It's, I mean, slowish, but it's not that slow. I mean, the speed that they expect you to hit for the first level of the Pact of Punishment is 36 minutes. So 37 is not too slow, but it is a little bit slow. You think you're gonna download this game again? Nice, yeah. If it's got you feeling like playing again, then you should go for it. Okay, Hypnos doesn't have anything new to say. I'm not gonna bother talking to people who don't have anything new or important.
I ask you about the odd skeleton usually standing around in the courtyard. Old acquaintance of yours? A hireling, perhaps?
Has Zagreus really not figured it out? That it was, Wait, now my brain's forgotten. It was obvious to me who it was. Oh, yeah, it's Hermes, duh. For some reason I was thinking knew it was Hermes, but my brain was switching information around. It seems so obvious that it's Hermes.
That one Skelly, was it? We only met when all this business of escape began. If I have a connection to him, I'm unaware. Does he claim to know me? Perhaps I slew him when we were alive.
I don't know that that's it.
He's trying to solve this
Neither
mystery.
of us has any idea where he's from or how he got there, huh? Can you think of any leads? Nyx doesn't seem to know him either.
Yeah, so Nyx is the only other person. He asked Nyx, now he's asked Achilles. I wonder who else will ask. Charon, maybe? It seemed obvious to me that it was Hermes because he's definitely the one feeding Hermes the info. That's why Hermes knows all this stuff. And also, I feel like there was something else he mentioned at one point. Either Hermes or Skelly mentioned. I don't know, I can't remember. I'm sure it will get revealed in due time. It's probably part of this side quest sequence.
Perhaps the gods of Olympus sent him to your aid?
Yeah,
Their methods
Hermes
can be odd,
specifically.
And there are many who support you. Regardless, he does not appear to be your father's spy, if that is your concern.
Well, it's so funny seeing all the backlogged dialogue, because this is some more backlogged, I guess, side quest dialogue from before, or it expects me to not have escaped yet, because we're at a point where I don't think our father's spy is a thing we're concerned about regardless.
Not a concern, just a morbid
Okay, well, I mean, I guess he says that there as well. Oh, Dad's not back yet. Oh, Orpheus gone too. Relax.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
You have been served a pact of punishment now, child. I thought to talk your father out.
It's been there for so long, Nyx.
It may serve to let you grow your power even more.
Something about setbacks building character, I guess. I didn't take you for someone to look on the bright side of things, Nyx.
Get it? Because you're night. It's dark.
It is a point of fact. If you can overcome the conditions of the pact, your
I do like
influence
Nyx's
throughout
hair.
this realm shall surely grow. Though do not overextend, of course.
I like the way they use Nyx's hair as like the cover of darkness as well. I don't know why I'm mentioning this now. It's been here forever.
Oh! What is something wrong, Prince? I'll look into it right now, up there!
Okay, bye.
Head chef.
Alright, very nice. Let's see what we got.
Greetings, brother.
Ambrosia deal, gross. Do I need more nectar? Not immediately.
I'll take it.
Might as well grab
Here's the
some.
gemstones, then. Fair and square.
Alright. Okay, well, it's already... I don't think we'll have time for another run today, unfortunately. Man, I gotta... Guys, every time I feel like I maybe could, but it's never quite there. Oh, Assault and Defiance. I don't even remember what they are. That's another prophecy we're gonna have to try to get at some point. But let's see what we got for next run. Ooh, spear run. Okay, okay. Ooh, I can try. No, wait. Guan Yu is so painful. It's just the health is so low. I have to clear it eventually with the aspect of Guan Yu. At a higher level, I think it wouldn't be so bad, because if the health reduction is lower, it obviously becomes quite strong. But 70% health reduction is such a big reduction. It just makes it so possible to die to, like, random stuff. Like, even if you're, like, just because normally I take a bunch of random damage here and there, and it's fine, because I have, like, 200 health. But this, I would still be below 100 at that point. Like, I'd have to get to 300 just to have 100 health, have my current starting health. I guess we'll just hold on to Aspect of Hades for now. Punishing Sweep is fine. That was basically how I blasted through the last time. I don't really like the Aspect of Achilles. This one could be okay, but it's fine. We're not going to bother leveling. Alright, what boon do you want to switch to for the start of the run, though? Maybe just damage, just Aphrodite, and weakness. Might be fine. If I can get the... That's what I had last time, actually, now that I think about it. I had the damage on the sweep, which was also huge. And it just did so much. I just was sweeping and smashing everything. I mean, that's probably fine. Okay. But yeah, so that's... that'll probably do it for today. I mean, that will do it for today, though, because it's, you know, a little bit early, but it's how it goes with Hades. It's at the whim of the run timings. So, thanks for watching. You know, as always, you should go check out Silverwing Journalist. Anybody who's here who hasn't been pushed into doing that, go check Silverwing Journals, my webcomic, linked down below, or go to silverwingjournals.com. You can also find the comics posted on Twitter, but there's more info on the site, so you should check it there if you can. More info, and it's just more up to date. But speaking of Twitter, I post the pages there when they go up, as well as notifications when I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a schedule I post every Sunday telling what games I'll be playing for the coming week. So if you want to see any of that stuff, or just my random tweets occasionally, you can find that on Twitter at CamAmillionT. You can find the link down below if that's easier. And for the VODs of the stream, the past 2 weeks are kept here on Twitch, of course, but anything older than that I've got archived about the past year now is on YouTube, linked down below. Unfortunately, I don't have stuff older than that, just the past year. But, yeah. As for the schedule for this coming week, so I have to put the schedule out. I suspect it'll be the same as it was this past couple of weeks, right? Monday, probably going to be Hades. Wednesday will definitely be more Elden Ring, and then Friday will probably be Hades as well. If some other game comes to mind that I realize I've wanted to play, I'll throw it in the rotation on Monday or Friday, probably on Monday. But otherwise, that's going to be the plan. So thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, morning, evening, and until next time, see ya!